tail, I tell some clown.
Easy now, no need to go down. Rock that one, that is how it come. Easy now, no need to go down.
Till I come round, come for the 4 pound.
Easy now, no need to go down. Rock that one, that is how it come.
Sit down, me love how you perform. You grabbing me body, you never go scratch your palm. Wait, your pussy good, me never dead so long. Wait, your pussy good enough, you put it in a song. Tell you the man say, him better run. Come, we fight for your pussy, old veteran. Watch how your step, land mine, set a pressure bomb. You just make it sitting tough up and I never gang. Squeegee round and leave him alone. Shake your bum, see the shape of your round. Leave your panty, the G-string at home. Tell her come see me, come for the 4 pound. Me a kai, sign your tits. Touch the grapevine, bite your lips. Make you waistline, why not tick? Don't waste time when I visit. Just come in and kiss me, no risky. She a said that the jacket he go fit me. Disappear like when me do the trick. See a 5, but she did Lulu before 50. Come and make me pet a pussy genie. Me I know your brother nothing no wrong if you feel it. Me tell you harder, but me deliver peace. Skinny out like Victoria, could not keep the secret.
Up, people, what is up? What is going on? Welcome. We are back with another episode of the O.O.C. Bigger Ford is in the house. Roberto is in the house. JG is in the house. Roberto, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Right here Wednesday nights with my boys, them Bigger Ford Entertainment, JG Shaolin, getting shit off of our chest live like we do.
That's how we do it. And you know what? We're going to send it over to the hypest hype man in the business, JG. Let the people know where you're from, brother.
JG Shaolin Terrific, the undefeated, undisputed final boss of the Thursday Champs of Shaolin. Wee! Shout out to Jim Kelly, martial artist, film actor. So, thank you all for tuning in live for Primetime Wednesday night on the O.O.C. with the host Nzo, a.k.a. the Abbott, the Osiris of the the Spliff King, the Professor of Gunja, a.k.a. the Blackest One, alongside his co-host Roberto, a.k.a. Mr. 100, a.k.a. No Trouble Did Anything Going to be Irie. No woman, no no CPT time tonight. No woman, no cry. Also, keep it all night on Super Watch channel where we do our Peacemaker Season 2 watch party.
What is that edited version now, man? What the fuck is that?
I cleared my throat, man, because I was shocked because it wasn't CPT time tonight.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, Roberto stepped in like 2 seconds before you did, JG. Like his clicked and then yours clicked. Woo! You guys popped in at the same time. What up, Elihu? What up, LDG? Thank you for popping in. The Stranger, thank you again. Great to see you guys. We got a great show for you today. I'm looking for the video. I can't find it because when I'm playing the intro, what's going through my mind is the video I sent you guys with the Jamaican people. And it's like, this is
Star Wars?
Huh? No, not the Star Wars one. The Understanding the Jamaican. What non-Jamaicans don't when they hear Jamaicans.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious, bro. So every time the intro plays, I know that's all JG hears, right?
Pretty much.
Am I right, JG?
You're right.
Honestly, I watched that fucking video. I said, what kind of stupid shit Onzo's sending me, man? This some kind of new rap or something? And I didn't even give it 2 seconds of my time. Now you're telling me what I really didn't see? I'm fucking laughing hard, yo.
Oh, you really didn't see it? Man,
I didn't get it, man.
Fuck, where did I send it to? I think
you sent it in our chat in our message chat.
Yeah, was it the football one though?
Yeah, I think so. That shit was fun. That shit's funny now, man.
I was like, oh,
JG every intro hearing this song play like that.
100%. Guys, give me a second. I gotta find this little thing that I sent to Roberto and JG. I thought it was absolutely hilarious.
Oh shit! Too bad I couldn't get that love out of it when I first saw it.
No, I feel you. That's not there either. What the hell?
Because there's so much stupid shit on the internet, man. Some people find it funny.
Yeah, I know, bro. I know. Way too much things where it's
Teeth
not
girl,
funny. Like
teeth
even me,
girl.
like sometimes I'm watching some of these videos and it's like I know this is set up. You know what I'm saying? Like this is
Yeah.
definitely set up. And no, that's not it. That's Danny's. All right, I'll find it later, guys. I'll definitely find it before the show is over, so you guys can see that. Let me see what Eli said. He said, "I can't fucking believe the government is trying to censor comedians again." To quote comedian Larry Bruce, "If you can't
Oh,
say
Lenny
fuck,
Bruce.
you can't."
Lenny
Lenny
Bruce.
Bruce, sorry, thank you.
No
If you
worries.
can't say fuck, you can't say fuck the government. And Stranger said, "It's insane what's happening. Like they're putting Charlie Clerk on a silver coin. They're giving a road in Florida. They're giving a day of celebration after him. Like it's fucking insane." And he said, "Anzo, check lunch. I sent you language video." Okay, but I don't think it's the same one though, Eli. I was looking for a specific one.
So
Yeah.
that just basically says we are racist and we're gonna show it off.
Oh, what, the Charlie Kirk stuff?
Well, what message, what platform was he pushing?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. There's no doubt about it. What he was pushing, racism, hatred, stuff like that. But it all aligns to what we're going to talk about is Jimmy Kimmel being back on the air. So first off, let me ask you guys because it also comes to a little bit of your topic last week, Roberto, with the communism stuff, right? So now that Jimmy Kimmel, I think we talked about him being taken off the air last week. Now he
Yeah.
was put back on the air. What are
Not
your
even a
thoughts
week,
on
yeah?
that?
Not even a week.
Not even a week, bro. Not even a week. So what are your thoughts on that
That's by
first?
popular demand, and it's pretty evident that a lot of people are saying that shit ain't right. That shit's been taken too far. But yet, this man wants to go on X and in live TV and talk about again his ratings suck. He had 6.3 million watching him last night.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I heard something about even though Kimmel pulls him in, Colbert is number one. And he talked about how his ratings were shit. So what's good
Yep.
ratings? Fox News?
Facts. Facts. And you know, it's funny to your point that you said that, right? Because I didn't watch the show, but I watched a little bit, a clip of it. And he was like, "Oh, he did so much to try to take me off the air." And he said, "My ratings were bad." And he said, "Not tonight." I was dying, bro. He was like, "Not tonight." And
That's
it's
right.
like, damn right. And what's good about that is, and I know a lot of people were saying, "Oh, you know, Trump had nothing to do with it and this and that." But the reason why people actually, or he got back on the air is because of the protests. And then he was like, you know, Disney just asked me to say one thing, you know? And then he said, hold on, let me read this. He said, "For you guys to resubscribe to Disney Plus, click on this button,"
Yeah, I
because so
saw
much
that.
people unsubscribed and they
Yeah.
did the boycott outside of
The
Disney.
people
That's the
spoke,
only
man.
reason why.
See,
Yeah,
they
that's the
lost
only.
billions. They lost
Hmm.
billions in a
That's
week.
the absolutely. That's the only reason why they let him back on. If it wasn't for that, he would have been off because I think Corbett didn't have that, and he's still off the air. JG, what are your thoughts?
Well, you know, we can protest, scream all we want, but the way the fit change is hit their pockets. And that's what
Facts.
everybody did, right? Because Disney Plus,
Facts.
we don't need Disney Plus, right? We don't need all
Mm-hmm.
this stuff. And so we can get away from them. They're like, oh shit, we got to bring it back. We got to bring it back, right? That goes to show
Mm-hmm.
people, we stand together and take money out of their pockets, we can get all the change we want.
100%. And that's what it's always been about. It's always been about your money, where you spend your money, what you do with your money, right? Because unless you act, they're not going to take you seriously. And
Mhm.
people acted, right? And people are realizing that Trump is literally trying to, if you don't agree with anything he says or you disrespect him or any way, he wants you shut down.
Pretty
What
much.
does that tell you? That sounds like some communist ish to me,
And
Roberto.
then he started calling out some other late night shows he's going to go after. And then you
Mm-hmm.
got Vance coming up talking in front of in front of a police vehicle saying that
Mm-hmm.
the government never said to take Kimmel off the air. The government never said no free speech. What you say and how you act are two different things.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
And it's evident. Like,
100%.
honestly, I've said it before and I'll say it again. When he's gone, I'll be in the US frequently because I really like, the portrayal that they have Nzo isn't really what it is. Because when I go to the States, people are telling me good morning. How are you? Could I help you? So more polite than they are fucking here. And we're super polite. I don't think I'm in any all-white neighborhoods. I feel comfortable in my skin wherever I go because I see a good combination of both. And if you're on the outside looking in now and you're black, there's no sale or there's nothing remotely going on in the US right now to make me want to go. Our dollar's worth nothing. The taxes are going to kill us. There's a chance I may get arrested and deported for what? A pair of Nikes I can't get here? You mad?
Facts.
Eat at a restaurant that I love? No way, Dread. I hope that restaurant's done. It's still around in 4 years. I'll be telling the truth.
So you made a decision on the wedding then, because it's supposed to be coming. Oh no, it's supposed to pass. It passed already, eh?
It's coming up. I don't know if it's.
Oh, it's coming up. Okay.
Like around November.
Okay.
But it's only getting worse from when I last brought it up.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So you're not going for sure?
If I go, it's because my kids are crying, telling me, please, Dad.
Yeah.
I ain't an asshole. But at the same time, you guys could be crying the same way when you don't know where I am. Either way, there's a chance somebody could be crying, including myself.
But since JG, American, what do you think, like, so I know even Danny kind of did a video too, which I just watched the other day, where he's kind of talking about how it seems like it's getting closer to censorship and communism. Do you feel the same way? JG?
Yeah, okay, it kind of froze on.
Okay, hey, you trying to stir it or what? You thinking about that?
Talk too much trash about Trump, man. They're trying to cut me out.
Facts.
I hear you.
Facts. Do you feel the same way though? Do you feel like that's kind of the road it's going down? Because I said I was talking about like communism and censorship. Like, does it feel like to you like that's the road it's going down?
Oh, as far as America goes, yes. As far as I'm concerned, where I am, no. It's still the same old for me. But America as a whole, yeah, I'm seeing it more and more. Because like you guys said, you say something bad about the right or something that can take negative, all of a sudden they want to like just get rid of you. They want to stop you. They want to censor you, and I got to say, shout out to Jasmine Crockett for calling everybody out for that. Charlie Kirk. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Hold up. I keep saying I agree with almost everything she says, but I'm giving her props because she called out the left and the right for their hypocrisy and the BS they were doing with this Charlie Kirk waving flags, half mast, and all that bullshit. Shout out to her. They're going to censor her next.
Hey, I'm clipping that. I'm sending it to Mike too. I'm like, here, Mike.
Did you see her rant?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Freaking time, man.
You didn't stand up and clap to that, man. I don't know what.
But that's the thing. It's like, to me, like I said, at the same time, I get where we get to the, you're a black person, you have to act a little bit differently. But I'm at the point where it's like, you know what? Acting differently doesn't change anything. So you know what? Let's just go. Let's just go in there and be freaking raw. You know what I mean? Let's go and be ourselves. Let's stop pretending to be something so that they can see us in a better light. You know what I mean? It's about time where it's just like, yo, if you want to do the ghetto, not like your stance, do the ghetto. Not. Why should she be ashamed for liking not like us or dancing to it? She shouldn't be. And I'm like, go ahead, go do your thing, man. That I think that's the type of people that we need. You know what I mean? Now I don't know everything about her. She could be corrupt as hell, but I'm just saying that the outside of the way it's looking right now, I think we need people like that, like who aren't corrupted. And I don't think she is. I'm just saying she could be. You never know.
I'm hoping she's not, because I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Me too.
she's a
You
very
know,
highly intelligent woman. To get to where she is, you don't get to by being
100%,
dumb.
100%.
I do, because like you, I'm like you. I don't know everything about her, but I do hope that she has or is going to push for legislation to get things changed. Not saying she hadn't, but if she hasn't, she needs to start doing it now. Because when she did that rant, because now she calling both sides out, hey, they're gonna be jumping on her now. They're gonna be pouncing on her. Get your ducks in a row to be prepared for what's gonna happen next.
Absolutely, 100%. Let's see what we got here in the chats here. Eli said check X. Yeah, no, I found the video, Eli. I'm good. Not the same video, but very funny. Okay, I'll do it. He said, yes, exactly, Roberto. He said Sinclair and New Star refused to air his show on certain ABC stations. Yeah, I heard that too. But even still, you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna regret doing it because 14 million views on YouTube. So you can
I didn't know that
imagine
one. I didn't know
right.
that one.
So can you imagine how much views his show got coming back? Not just because, let's just say, like, people don't even really care about Jimmy Kimmel, but what is he going to say after all of this? That's what people tuned in for. What is he going to say? He may not keep those ratings, but I also don't think that his ratings were trash like Trump tried to say they were. You know what I mean? So,
but you know what's really scary in all of this, Anzo, besides Kimmel, besides Epstein, is this rant that Trump seems to have all the time with this comment of the radical left. Everything is blamed on the radical left. That shooting in the school, radical left. That shooting him, Kirk. I can't even remember the guy's name because it's so saturated. I can't believe how they're pushing racism the way they are. It's fucking crazy.
Absolutely.
Oh, dude, you see the threats against some HBC universities?
Yeah.
What happened to Charlie Kirk?
And has
like, we don't have nothing. There ain't a black soul in Utah. What the hell we do about it? What do we got to do with it?
It's crazy, right? And it's like, so that you said that because you talked about them, and they have these two, and I saw a video where there's these two black twins, right? And they were doing a video on the white people that doing their own white society only. And he was like, hey guys, you know, we're not really black. We're just like, can we join your community? They're like, hell no. Like right away. He said, we love you guys, but hell no. Right. And that's just it. That's what I'm saying. It's like you see all of this stuff and you know they don't want us there. Right? They don't want us there. But yet a lot of these people are still bootlicking for them. And it's just like, bro, at the end of the day, I think we need to start working on ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, fuck this, bro. Because
I saw something about a group of like 40 people, 40 black people purchased a whole bunch of land and they're starting their own town.
I think I seen that too.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You know, and that's another thing going to show if it's not going to be a civil war, it's going to be a race war. But, you know, I'm willing to wager, and I'm not wishing this my life or my kid's life or anyone's life that there's going to be a war in the U.S. But if people don't see that wave and all the shit I'm seeing with highly intelligent people saying, wake up because you're being distracted by stupid shit. Look at the agenda they have. Trump is proving it every day. Now he's insulting the world on the fucking UN. You see that shit, Nzo?
I think that goes into the topic that I have too for the last one, because it's like Israel seems to be pulling the fucking strings on everything right now, bro. Right? That's what they saying. Again, I don't know because I ain't in the know. I ain't up. But bro, when I just think about it and kind of the way people are putting things together, and then you see this Netanyahu clown coming out talking about, you know, the Russians. And yeah, bro, like, what are you doing, man? You trying to start a war. I don't like him. I don't trust him at all. And I think a lot of people, especially the Jewish, are upset when you say things about him.
Oh
You know what
no.
I mean?
Oh no. They're not showing you the fucking massive protests against him. They don't show you that shit on CNN. I'm telling you, Anzo, majority of the country is against what he's doing. They're saying the number one priority should be the witnesses. I mean, the hostages. You're not even mentioning them anymore.
Because it's not about that.
Let me tell you something. You know, I don't like calling out people's names because we live in a fucked up world right now. But the day this shit happened, somebody told me Netanyahu set this up. That same day, I said, nah, come on, man. This war goes back too far to let something like this happen. But at the same time, as fucking advanced as Israel's military is, how the fuck did all these guys get in? Not the border. They're in Israel doing this shit and able to get out? What he's doing now just proves that that theory could be very much fucking true. Because honestly, think about it, Anzo. With all the fucking shit that's happened since, when is the last time you heard this man mention give back the hostages?
No, listen, I'm not saying it's
a
not.
long time, man.
I'm not saying it's not. I remember we had shows where we talked about that, and I said that what they are doing, what Israel is doing, and I said it even before, like, people started really, it's a genocide. I said they were going for the land. They weren't going for any other thing. Yeah, you could say Hamas was this and Hamas did that and Hamas did this, but that was just the opportunity for them to go in there because Netanyahu has always wanted that land.
Yeah, that was his goal. That's his goal. He wants to be some martyr for doing what he did in history. But, you know, the rest of the world sees you as a war criminal. So I don't know what kind of history book you're trying to write.
Except for America.
And you know what he's doing? He's ruining it for his people. They will be hated even more so than they were hated before. And they could go nowhere without fucking feeling persecuted, man. I'm telling you, Anzo. These are the bigger pictures. Call it fucking, what do they call it there? Fear-mongering or whatever.
But Americans are protecting Israel, though.
Because, like you said, there's a bigger picture there. They showed some families in Israel that make the biggest donations to these parties. And when they make these donations, they ask for favors.
100%.
You know?
Yeah, 100%.
See other parts of other countries supplied Israel weapons too. And they're all saying now, fuck that. The only country who isn't saying that is the U.S. Because Israel put a lot of money in the U.S. and there's some huge funding that the U.S. gives to Israel. Did you know that one?
100%. Yes.
We better watch out, huh?
Yes. Yes.
JG
that's why.
Silent. JG probably doesn't want no Philly.
I'm listening to you.
That's why I don't know what you guys think about the Young Turks or them. Sometimes they annoy me, sometimes not. But when they go on there and they're talking about Israel stuff, you better listen, right? Chank, Anna, all of them. Yeah, listen, because they always come with facts, right? It's not just talking out of their ass. They always come with facts. And it is absolutely crazy that there are people. And here's another rumor that's going around. And I'm going to say rumor because we're on YouTube and no telling what they're going to say. But here's another rumor that's going around. I think Candace Owens is pushing it that Netanyahu them had something to do with Charlie Kirk's death, right?
Yeah, I heard that one.
Now, but hold on though. Before I heard the claim that it was Israel, she did a video where she was talking about them trying to put someone in Charlie Kirk's place. And she was saying, no,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to let you do that. If you try that, I will burn shit down, hell and water, whatever. I will expose you. Then the Netanyahu stuff came out. And then I said, oh, it's Ben Shapiro they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Shapiro, the biggest Israel supporter out there. Huh.
Shapiro ain't even a Jewish name.
He's Jewish.
Is he? He's not Italian?
Yep. Nope. He's Jewish. He wears his yarmulke whenever he does his shows. He is 100% Jewish.
Now I don't know if he's a Jewish convert, but yeah, like I said, he is Jewish.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hell, Netanyahu, that motherfucker from Philly or something like that, isn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's from Philadelphia and he's an atheist. So,
Really?
Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna make sure
ugh.
fact check that for somebody sniped me through the window. Hold on.
Facts. The funding is called APEC, and the politicians are controlled by it. Yeah, exactly, stranger. And I think Anna and them on they say investigate APEC all the time. You need to investigate APEC. But at the end of the day, when you see this crap, can you understand why other people or other countries don't like America?
Okay,
I
so
mean,
he's from my bad. He's from Tel Aviv, but he was raised in Philadelphia. He was a kid.
oh, okay, I got you. How did he become prime minister of Israel then?
And he's an atheist. Just as good as mine.
Who?
It must have
Netanyahu?
been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's atheist.
Well, it makes sense with what he's doing. It's a genocide. What they're doing over there is a genocide. It's 100% a genocide. There's no doubt in my mind, right? And there was a video I was watching where they were doing a debate and they were talking about, they're bombing places, and it's like, oh, well, they're saying Hamas, they're hiding underground, but they have innocent people above ground. And they're like, okay, but does it make it okay that you're still bombing the innocent people to try to get to Hamas on the ground? Right? No, that's not, like, they're wiping out the Palestinians. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, but you know what? I think he's taking advantage of an opportunity because earlier in this war, Hamas uses its own people as shields. Like, they would literally be on the rooftops of hospitals trying to shoot rockets into Israel, knowing that they could detect where those rockets came from and fire rockets right back.
Mm-hmm.
Now they just shot a hospital, and this is propaganda that's going back and forth. I'm sure Palestine could provide the same propaganda of Israel doing fuckery like this, but this is why why else would they say, Anzo, there'll never be peace over there?
Because God's chosen people have inherited the land.
The two of them, they feel, Hamas feels, if we don't eliminate all of them, this will never end. And now Netanyahu is coming with that same theory. But unfortunately, Hamas does not have the same background of force like Israel and backing. Because like Elihu said, same shit's going on in Russia with Ukraine.
Yeah, 100%.
It's forgotten. It's still going on. He's shooting rockets in non-fucking military areas. He's shooting in civilian area. Those are war crimes. Wasn't that war crimes back in the fucking 1930s?
Yeah.
And now we're 25, and that shit is just letting go. We wouldn't, like, if back when we were 30, if we were talking in the future that shit could happen, would it slide? We'd be like, no fucking way that shit can slide, yo.
But there's a reason why it slides, though.
Yes, but we couldn't fathom that. If we would have said Donald Trump would be president in 2025, I'd say how much you want.
No. The reason why it slides is because of nuclear weapons. That's the reason why it slides.
Been around for a while.
But that's the
fucking psychopath in the U.S. that could actually be offended and push that button.
Yeah, but I don't think they ever really. So the only times America actually got involved in some of these wars is when it benefited them. right?
For sure.
I don't think any of these ones really benefit them enough for them to get involved. Plus, they can't get involved because if they do, there's no doubt there's a nuclear war. They know this. America knows this. They will not step in. They will do what they can with between the lines, because when it started, Putin gave them the warning. If you get involved, nukes will get shot out. We will. He said that straight up, right? So at the end of the day, I think it all has to do with nuclear power. If they didn't have this, if Russia wasn't a nuclear power like that, America would have went in right away, bro. What are we talking about? But they know they can't. And Russia's like, if not, because I know America number one power in the world, but if America's number one, Russia's 1B, not even 2,
Pretty much.
1B. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you can do, I can do better type of shit. That's how Russia is. And to be honest with you, I think maybe North Korea's number one, and America and Russia was like number 2A and 2B. Because we have no idea the technology that they probably have over there in North Korea.
If you ask me, I think China is number one right
now. Yeah, China. Yeah, that's why
China has the number one manpower, I think.
Yeah,
they got a whole lot of motherfuckers over there.
They got a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
What did Eddie Griffin say? 100 million Bruce Lees over there? You believe him?
Yeah, but think about it. No joke. China and India join up.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah. You know, China's already got military bases in Africa, like West Africa already right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're making cool with everybody that you guys ain't.
Exactly.
That on its own is very fucking scary.
They've been buying up Africa.
Yes.
Right? China's been a long game. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, 100%. But the Africans are trying
they're trying to get rid of the US dollar over there, too.
What's going on over there?
They are
playing a
long game.
I said, Africa's trying to put a change to that. They could see what's going on with all this black shit. You know that that young military guy. He's the president of one of those states.
Yeah, it's not Nigeria. It's what is it called? Is it Congo?
You know what I'm talking about, JG?
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
I just hope to God that this man don't get assassinated. But what he's trying to do, man, he's trying to create no borders across Africa and create one currency. And keep all their resources to their country. Have no more people coming and exploiting it. And open ticket to any black people to come back, wherever you are. And all the Americans are really contemplating going back.
To Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, look, it's been look. When the Jews were being persecuted, what did Israel do? Israel gave free ticket air flight to Israel to any rightful Jew. Free. Come back to make you stronger.
And still getting money from Germany.
Yep. It's been verified North Korea soldiers are fighting alongside Russia's inside Ukraine, and no reporter asked Trump about this. But that's been reported for a minute, though. Like, I think we already knew that, though, they were already fighting with them, right? They were sending weapons and aids and shit like that. So, hey, listen, you guys don't think so, but countries are taking sides.
Yeah,
countries are taking sides. You know what I mean? Don't just take a side. You don't think just China and those places is just them. No, they have Saudis, they have India, right? They have these places that are siding with them that are not part of the UN. So, yeah, hey man, it's going. So the way it seems, it's like maybe USA's only ally is Israel. You know what I mean? If you really think on it. And that's like, hey, we protect you. We protect you. Protect us, you know? What's up, Nadia? Long time no see.
Nadia.
I'm gonna need them to run me my reparation checks before I leave.
Where you going, Nadia? You coming to Canada?
She can come to Canada. JG can't. we already talked about that, right? We already have the veto papers. So when JG tries to cross the border, his name
You know,
will
papers
be
are signed. Huh?
and I know his real name because I called his
Yep.
phone one time and his
Yep.
answer machine came on, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I remember that voice. Yep.
So I'm like, oh, okay, JG, gotcha. So yeah, his name has already been put at the border. He's not allowed entry to Canada unless he has some sort of benefit, and I don't see a benefit to JG coming up here. Said it's cold up there. Not at the moment. No, it's not always cold. We got some cold days, but it's not
You get
always
to
cold.
appreciate all 4 seasons. You get to actually wear a goose jacket and serve its
Yes,
purpose.
yes,
Unlike those guys in
100%.
California who are wearing toques and goose jackets and
And
sweating
it's
like a
hot.
mofo. You know what I'm
100%.
saying, Anzo?
Yeah, 100%, bro. At
You
least
know, fall wear
you're
is fucking nice.
bro. They middle of summer they running around in Tims. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? At least you come
100%,
down
son.
here, huh? At least when you come down here, if you're wearing Tims, it makes sense. You know,
Yeah,
when it gets cold, you're down there in
in the
fucking
fall.
hot
You
ass
know,
weather, wearing Tims and no socks. What are we doing over there, Americans? It's not happening. Not
just
happening.
think about it. All that American cash you're coming over here with, it's almost, you got a
Yeah.
quarter
Yeah,
more,
yeah, absolutely. Maybe I will go to Canada
maybe
and
half.
take advantage of free healthcare, legalize marijuana. You know what I'm
Just pick the
saying?
right
Like
province, stranger, because that healthcare
facts,
could be fucked up from province to province. You know what I mean?
facts, facts.
Come
I,
over here.
I get to enjoy all 4 seasons in 1 week in North Carolina. Yeah, but it's not
Pretty
the
much.
same. Yeah, your little winter time and fall time is nothing compared to here.
You know what
I
they
mean, like,
think is Christmas over there, Anzo? All the cop lights going red and blue.
you know, Roberto, their
Guys
song
think we
is
got igloos
beginning.
and fucking Mounties up here. We got some stories for y'all too, you know.
Their Christmas song is you know, when it's raining, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in the
Mhm.
rain because you can't get no snow over there. What are we talking about here, bro? You guys don't know what it is. I couldn't imagine having
Not all of
Christmas
them.
with no snow.
Some
Yeah,
of
I
them
know, not all of them.
experience snow.
So,
Some of them experience snow, like Minnesota,
yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah,
fucking Buffalo.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Not North
Damn, it gets
Carolina
snowed
though.
by here once.
Like one time, you get like they get like a frost, and they call that snowed.
What they locked down the town?
Yeah, pretty much. pretty much. pretty much. So Roberto needs to reselect his avatar. His digital nipple default white avatar is showing on the stream for us. His what?
My
What?
what?
Wait,
That's
what do you
some of
guys
the
see?
most. No, I can't use the word I want to use.
What, they don't see
No,
my shit?
I don't know. He's saying your avatar seems weird on the stream, but I don't know. I'm not looking at the stream, so
Well, it's
Digi
still me.
nipple.
Don't worry, it's still me, Shifty.
default white. Said, did you see Trump? He was walking past all the president pictures, and for Biden, he put up a photo of a pen because MAGA believes Biden was not about an auto pen. Yeah, yeah, I know. It snows every year in the Apache Mountains in North Carolina.
Appalachian.
Appalachian
How
Mountains.
far the mountains from you? A
And
couple of hours?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here?
We're talking about, like, you know, I don't know how you're going to describe, 40, 50 centimeters in feet. You get 4 feet of snow in your city. What's happening?
Facts, facts, facts. So, guys, we're gonna move on to the next topic real quick. But before I do, Roberto, I should have told you to do it at the beginning, but turn on your camera and tell the people about your
Yeah,
stuff, please.
just now.
Uh, I got you. You gotta take them last two puffs, right?
You know what I'm saying?
All you gotta do is click on the little picture of your avatar in the upper corner, then reselect it there. But what are you guys seeing? Because I see his avatar. Hold on, let me go to my
Yeah, I
channel.
see his avatar too.
Uh-huh. Let's go here.
What are they saying?
Ah, okay. So they only see that little. Yeah, they see a little white picture. I don't the avatar that. Yeah,
Why is that?
I have no idea. I have no idea because in the StreamYard, I see your avatar.
I
But he
see it
said
too.
I said I guess you just got to click it and click it again, and then it'll come back. Yeah,
Yeah,
Danny said
we're
just the white
halfway through the
circle.
show. Don't worry, I'm coming back.
Yeah, 100%. All right, guys. So what up, Danny? How you doing, brother? Much appreciated. Now,
You
I
see
did
that
find
thing I sent you?
which one?
I sent you a no good story about the popo in America.
Oh, did you? No, I didn't check
Oh,
that
you know what? They
out.
jumped an 80-year-old man as he comes out of a clinic saying he fits the suspect. He looks like someone
What?
before. Jacked
Wow.
him up. Man just had hip surgery. They jacked him up on the floor.
He said, read his comment earlier. What comment, Danny? The only one I see from you first is just the white circle, unless you did something before that. But I wanted to share this real quick because I told you guys I would find it, and I found the video. And since Roberto didn't really pay much attention to it, we're gonna watch it here today. I was dying when I seen this, and I kid you not, when I seen this, I thought about Danny and JG right away.
I
Check
think
out
more
this
Danny
video.
than
Hold on. I
no
shouldn't
more
have.
Oh
Danny
yeah, I
than
remember
you.
that video. I
Huh?
remember that.
It says, so the top says, how Jamaican language sounds to
See, I
non-Jamaicans.
couldn't see all of that because what I saw there was something over. I just saw non-Jamaicans. I didn't see how Jamaican language sounds.
I got you.
I
I
just saw
got you.
non-Jamaicans and these guys going blah 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 blah. I said, "What the fuck is this?"
Now when you watch it again, though.
I know for sure that ain't English, man.
JG.
Whole thing I heard was Bumbleclad. That was it.
Bumbleclad, he must be mad.
That shit is funny, right? Because that's why when I played the intro today, I'm like, yeah, that's JG. That's
Yeah,
J,
pretty much.
that's,
Yep,
J,
yep.
that's what JG hears when he hears that intro, you know. So that's funny. All right, I think I have another one here. Which one was it? Oh, so first off, okay, so this is a video. Now I know she being a smart ass, but remember I told you guys about our gun laws in Canada, right? Listen to this.
Somebody broke into my house. I have to protect myself and my
Now I didn't edit it, so it's gonna go back and then cut out, but you're gonna get the gist of it.
By the way,
Yeah,
she's
100%.
House.
Yeah,
and
100%.
kids sleeping in the other room. He's in the living room. If I was an American, I could just go out there and legally shoot the guy. But I'm a Canadian, and I'll go to jail for defending myself, my family, and my home. I have to follow the law, and the law says I can't use unreasonable force. And that's a gray area, depending on which judge you get. And I don't have a lot of time to figure this out. I don't have a gun, and even if I did, I couldn't use it. Oh, I could use it, but I'd go to jail for a very long time and probably get sued by the intruder. He'll go to jail for breaking into my house, and he'll be out the next day. But as for me, my life would be ruined. In Canada, you can have a gun, but you have to store it in a locked case, and the bullets have to be stored in another case. And I hope he steals all those old CDs. I need to get a look at this guy. See what I'm up against. Oh my God. He's a big one, like 300 pounds. And he might be on drugs. And he has a huge knife hanging off his belt. I could just go in there, talk to the guy, listen to his feelings.
Anyway, she goes into other stuff, but the main part of that was to show you the gun laws. And yes, she's 100% correct. If someone breaks into your house like that, you can't just shoot them.
Fuck that.
Crazy, eh?
It is crazy.
Crazy. If you have a
Dead
gun,
over here.
you have to put your gun in a box and the bullets in a separate box and keep them in separate hiding places.
No.
So imagine you have
I
the
ain't got
gun in
time.
the room and the bullets in the room across from you.
Facts.
You if you run across.
Facts. Facts.
Uh,
There were actually a case where dude broke into the house, they fucked him up, and he sued them and won.
Wow.
Yeah, and won.
yo, I know back in my younger days, we were doing some fuckery and I was hiding on the side of a house. And I think me and the next guy, and I think the guy in the house heard us. And when I saw him running through the house holding something that could have been a broomstick or a shotgun, I didn't wait to fucking see.
Yeah, 100%.
So if you're smart, someone has a dog, you run. You stand there. I know the laws in Canada. You can't shoot me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, unless
that.
you think you're gonna get away, or get shot and then catch a case and win. I don't know. I don't know what people think, bro. It's weird.
You hope
But
to
yeah,
live.
so
You hope to live to fight that case if you get shot.
I guess, but you're taking a huge chance there, right?
Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. All right, so next topic is here. I'm going to play this little video. Want to hear what you guys think about it. Let's check it out. But before we do, Roberto, tell the people about your gear.
Now what?
Your gear.
Oh yeah, I thought we saved that for the end of the show.
We got people now. It's better do it now.
Let's run it.
Go ahead, tell them.
Well, you see, as I'm sporting my P,
Hold on.
you don't have to get up so close, man. Show how old the brother is. But yeah, this is props. A clothing line I'm putting out. I'm looking to make a donation to autism. I'm going to be speaking with some people and making some of the proceeds go towards them because those are the people I work with. And it'll be hoodies, caps, polos. I'll be setting something up on Facebook. So if you want to share some love and share some support, much appreciated.
Yeah, I ain't buying none of that shit.
Of course, because your friends are all haters.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Your friends are all haters. They'll support,
I'm gonna buy.
I can even give Andre matching colors for his gear,
I'm gonna buy
That's
a
how
hoodie.
we
Don't
roll.
worry, brother.
And basically, I'll let you know what props is, because you give props to people who deserve it. It's like a sign of love, showing recognition. So this basically derived of showing props to people who aren't getting props.
Gotcha.
And letting them know that they're appreciated, And one of my students, when I was thinking about doing this, when I came back the following year, the first thing he did to me was he put up his elbow and he went props, because he doesn't like to touch hands, right? So he gave me his elbow and he remembered the props. And the fact that I was thinking about it and having affiliation with them and he brought it up, I just said it's meant to be,
Mm-hmm. So there you have it, guys. Definitely when everything gets settled out, there will be links in the chat where I'm guessing you Americans can do some shopping and, support Roberto. So
it'll cost you guys less.
Yeah, facts.
You guys get an automatic discount because, your shit is stronger.
100%. But yeah, honestly, I have no idea what's going to happen with the US, but I am close to Canada. So if anything goes south, I'll just hang out with you guys. Yeah, you're fine. JG's not.
100.
You are fine. It's an
100.
it's an autistic person. Thank you, Roberto. Your support means a lot for the community. 100%. As an autistic person. Appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy, stranger, how I got to work with this community. It's almost like a godsend, You know, because I don't know if I shared this story before, and I won't take too long. But since Anzo gave me
Go
the
ahead.
platform, I was working as a manager for an organic tea company, and across from where we worked, there was an autism work program going on there. You know, and one morning I pulled up, and there was an autistic brother out there, and he greeted me, "Good morning," and he seemed like, you know, sincere and happy. So I was like, "Good morning," you know. And the following day I came, there was 3 of them out there. "Good morning, good morning." And, you know, you tell them your name and it's embedded in their head, man. They'll never forget your name. I forgot theirs. So I just say, "Good morning." Before the week was over, there was like maybe 10, 11 of them out there, which greeting me, telling me good morning. I was like, wow, this is crazy. So I go to my wife, you know, I told her what happened. And I was like, you know, I'd love to work with these people. What do I got to do? She's like, "Oh, you got to go, you know, university, take 2 years of this and that." And I was like, fuck that. You know, it was fun. You know, the moment was fun while I thought about it, you know. Story short, I'm working for the school board and I'm in a situation where I'm not good. And this woman comes to help me. But what she came to help me with wasn't really what I needed help for. So I took advantage of her presence, and she saw how good I got along with some of the autistic students, and she offered me a position to work with them full time. And I was like, sure. And, you know, it's going on 3 years. And honestly, Anzo, it's so rewarding because if we only acted like them, this world would be a better place. Outside of their little things they have, outside of that, there's no envy, jealousy. It's crazy.
Well, there you have it. So absolutely. Sometimes, you know, you have to search for your calling, and sometimes it gets handed to you.
The path is laid out if it's meant to be.
Yeah, 100%. So good for you, man. I'm glad you enjoy what you're doing. And you're a bastard because you get like 2 months off during the summer, and I hate you for that shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, it ain't easy. It ain't easy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, I know.
It ain't easy.
Yeah, I know. But I still only work 4 days a week. So there you go. All right. So I'm still on a 4-day work week.
Yeah, you always
so
have to get that one in there, JG.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I won't deny that. Yeah, 100%. I do. You're right. You're 100% correct.
That's on.
All right, Roberto. So you want to cue up the next topic? Yeah, same to you, brother. I ain't got no alcohol, and I'm trying to quit that stuff too as well. But
erasing Black history.
Yes, sir.
I'd really like to know how much progress he's made because of the threats he's made almost over a month ago.
Yo, this is Dr. Ricky Jones, Professor of Pan-African Studies at the University of...
Yes, did I send you this?
Yeah, this is what you told me you wanted to talk about.
Yep.
You see, Roberto's like, yep, I did. Yeah.
I didn't have to go back and send it to you again, but it's all good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's listen to the video, and then you can go with your thoughts.
Yo, this is Dr. Ricky Jones, Professor of Pan-African Studies at the University of Louisville, and this is an add-on to week 4 of my installment about what it's like being a Black professor at a hostile white university. Needed to talk about this one. You might not hear it. You might not be able to see this one because this installment might be illegal because it has illegal material in it. And I ain't even lying to you. They got Jimmy last night. They got Jimmy. Y'all know Jimmy. They got Jimmy Kimmel. Y'all know that they got Jimmy last night. And I don't know if anybody understands how deep this is, whether you like Jimmy or not. I don't watch Jimmy's show that much, but they got Jimmy. What you ain't heard, though, is they got this brother here. They got Peter last night, too. They got Peter. Not last night. In fact, they got...
So let me pause it there real quick, because if you see that picture, you know the movie Emancipation?
Mm-hmm.
That's who it's on.
But that's like a classic picture.
That's that picture is of the guy that Emancipation is made about.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Wait, where he's going with it?
Oh, I already know where he's going, but go ahead.
Oh, you seen that?
Peter a little bit earlier.
I didn't see it, but I know what he's about to talk about.
Okay.
Let's do it.
That's Peter Gordon. You've seen this famous picture. Peter Gordon, slave, who got those lashes on his back trying to escape from slavery. President Trump said that all this type of stuff needs to be removed from national parks and other federal spaces because it's a corrosive ideology when you talk about slavery and showing pictures of people like Peter Gordon. It makes America look bad. Didn't just get Peter, got this cat too right here. One of my favorite historical figures, white brother, John Brown, who did a lot. But one of the most famous things he did was in 1859 when he launched a raid on Harper's Ferry with his son. He said, I have a system to destroy and I have no time to waste. He was talking about slavery. And he took his sons to Harper's Ferry, Virginia, and he armed slaves. And he said, we're going to fight it out trying to end this system. And they killed him for it. Trump said, you got to remove any mention of John Brown from Harper's Ferry. All those memorials, those commemorations of John Brown, no flags lowered to half staff for this man. No commemorations as a great American who is saying, look, we need to be more humane. We need to be equal for real. That's gone. That's what we got. That's what's going on. They might come for me tonight because I'm telling you this. So they got Jimmy. They got Peter. They got John. And I'm about to go talk to my students about it. And you can say I'm indoctrinating them if you want to. I don't see that as indoctrinating them. I see that as truth. And I'm telling the rest of y'all, 2025 is the 100th anniversary of the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters. Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters did a lot. And I ain't going to even talk about it right now. I'm trying to keep this short today. But the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters motto was fight or be slaves. And I'm telling y'all right now, all of y'all who've been out of this, and some of them, we've been talking about it for years and nobody wanted to listen. But if you've been out of it, they coming for you. Fight or be slaves.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Go ahead, Roberto.
I think JG should step up.
All right, JG.
Why should I step up? It's your topic.
It's my topic, but you're American. Like, you know, I could say, JG, is it true? Are you one of them that isn't woken? Are you?
Man, I want the Woken's brothers on this platform.
No, I'm just but this one give me
I'll get you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to be a slave man. Who's going to be our front man?
Facts.
Facts.
Oh,
we need you, man. We need you, son.
We'll have to go and rescue JG, man. You know what I mean?
But
the
is he
Canadians
right?
rescue
Because
JG.
I mean, Trump is doing it, and like I said, he made these threats a while ago. So how far into it is he? Because this man don't waste time. He's on to the next.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think we have proof that that's what he's doing, because it's not just that he's doing. He was talking about a few museums where he's getting rid of the Tuskegee Airmen, right? He's trying to erase their history. So it seems like every time or anything that has to do with Black history, he thinks it's a embarrassment to America or you know what I mean, and wants to change it. They want to change the narrative. Like if we're not careful, well, maybe not our generation, maybe not our kids' generation, but after that, they may have erased slavery from the books and say Americans were never slaves. You know what I mean? Black people were never slaves. That is a crazy thought to think of. That's a crazy thought to think of. Go ahead, JG.
Yeah, so since I'm one of the younger guys on the panel, I remember when I was a kid, it was always this argument that if we don't step up and watch out, they are going to erase us from the books.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was a little kid, right? And look what's happening now. You have this fool in office who's constantly trying to erase our history. You know, like you said, Tuskegee Airmen. Right, he's probably gonna try to get rid of the Tuskegee Institute. Slavery. You got, you know, our Black History Museum, right? It's not completely funded by Black people, which should have been, but it is what it is. When you erase all that stuff, it's also erasing our fight for reparations. Because if it didn't happen, what are you fighting for? Right, the little bit of history we have about us when it comes to slavery is only about a few pages long.
Mm-hmm.
Only a few. I don't know what you guys got in Canada, but here it may be one chapter, 3, 4, 5 pages at most. Dear, you were a teacher. You probably know a lot better than I could. It's crazy, right? Black History, not Black, Martin Luther King Day. A lot of these people see it as a day to get out of school.
Mm-hmm.
They don't see it as a day that this is a man who gave his life for the prosperity and the progress of Black people. Malcolm X, who should also have a day.
Facts.
How long is it before he gets rid of Black History Month?
Oh, dude, it's probably on the books right now too.
It's funny because
they ease everybody into it, right? You do one step at a time.
And it's funny because you have Black people that think that we shouldn't have Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, okay.
Well, look, Nzo, either you give us an African town or Black town, like you have Chinatown,
100%,
Little Italy. Give us one of those, and we'll give up the month. We'll give up February.
Yeah.
If you don't give us anything, at least let us get a month. You give us the fucking shortest one.
Facts.
You couldn't give us a 31. Give us an extra 2 days.
Facts.
Brother, I'll say this:
fucking days.
Let's not forget, the Congressional Black Caucus was the ones behind us only giving February too. So our own people are our own worst enemy a lot of times, right? I would love to have an Africa town, but we too busy fighting amongst each other about which ship landed where, and who's Black and who's not, who's really African and who's not. We can't even get ourselves together.
I think Schoolhouse Rock needs to make a comeback, man.
Facts.
Some people need to get fucking educated, man.
I agree. But and you right to point, JG, but I also think that we have to understand that why we still have this slave mentality, right? And I think a lot of the times, even though we should be able to break out of it, there's powers that be that still keep us from reaching our full potential, I guess, if you want to put it that way. You know what I mean? There's always some sort of hater, and sometimes there's a hater that's in there that's put in there by the other people just so that they can mess up a good thing that we have, right?
Oh,
so
sure. If I hear one more Black politician coming there talking about something, we need to do a study on how many freaking studies do we need to have on reparations? That's a code for, well, I'm gonna keep these people thinking I'm gonna do something, really not gonna do anything about it.
Absolutely. White people refuse to live in uncomfortable, to live the uncomfortability of what their relatives did. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You know what I mean? And they always get that excuse. Well, I didn't own no slaves. Well, you know what? Your family and most of the people's family are rich because of it. So, you know, not everybody, like, and then again, when we talk about people and we talk about things, we don't mean everybody. I know we got to say that because there's sometimes people like, oh, not all white people like that. We don't mean everybody. But
the
there are.
Applies to, like, with Israel, you see, it's not all of you, but because one
100%. Yeah.
So much harm, it reflects on all of you. We can't pick and choose. Are you? You could be a infiltrator saying you're not and you are. Come on. Let's be realistic. If the tables were turned, wouldn't you guys be the same way?
Yeah.
Every
100%.
Black guy was coming to rob you and kill you. I don't think all of us are going to do it, but are you going to stop and wait to see which one will? It's the same shit, man. I don't know who's racist until you are. I didn't know there was this many. Thank God for Trump for that.
For real.
Fuck, I said he did one good thing, man. He pulled the light on that. Come out.
The racists, they all came out. Fuck. I feel you. Like and I get you. But I'm just saying, like, you know, and you're right. Like, when we talk about, you know, Israel and stuff like that, we don't mean everybody. We talk about Black people, we don't mean everybody. Talk about white people, we don't mean everybody, right? The super demographic that we talk about, and you guys should know who we talk about, right? But I think there's a lot of times.
That's how he won. So it's got to be a majority. There's even some amongst us who voted for him.
I know. But what I'm saying is, even with people, like, even though you don't clarify that, they think you're talking about everybody, right? Like, we've had those discussions on the show where like,
Yeah,
hey, you guys say white
things
people,
like
like,
that,
bro,
then
we're
you're
not
part of the problem.
exactly. We're not talking about everybody. You know what I
I have a
mean?
lot of white friends. They used to call me HL. So you take that to your bank if you can't figure that one out. You want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah.
Hunky lover.
Oh,
okay.
That's what the black
yeah.
I was thinking something else. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
the
I had
black
no
girls
idea
used to
either.
call me that, man. Hunky lover. And I
Oh,
said,
yeah?
I love who loves me.
Mm. When you talk about those white people, I know you don't mean me. I know you're not talking about me. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, you know that. And I think the majority of the people actually know that. It's just you get some people who think you generalize. You know what I mean? A lot of people think that when you say certain things, you generalize. So,
Well, I know
but
we have some white
anyways,
guests, and if the topics made them feel uncomfortable, I don't think they'd return. We're just
yeah,
talking about what's going on in the world. If,
yeah,
if
yeah, yeah,
prove us wrong, this is the reason for the show, just to see
Mm-hmm.
who's thinking like us. And if you could straighten us out, we're open. We're not here to argue unless you come here with bashing our shit,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
for
few
sure.
Australians and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Roberto.
Yeah, you took it the wrong way, man. I can't hold it back.
Yeah. So, other than that, I mean, the question that we should ask now is, how do we protect our history?
You buy that book.
What book?
Hold on. Again, I had to take a picture because pictures last a lifetime. Not
So
your memory.
while he's looking up the book, JG, how do we protect it?
Oh, we have to teach it amongst ourselves and our own communities. That's what we got to do. Any information we have, gather it all now. Black parents, whether they're biracial, biracial marriage or not, whatever, mixed marriage or whatever, get books on Black history. Teach your kids. Please teach your kids. These schools aren't going to teach them anything. Like I said before, when I was a kid, Martin Luther King Day was a day to get out of school. Right?
Yeah,
It's like, okay,
100%.
cool. As I
It's a
got
day
older, I
off.
started to become wise and understood what the
Mm-hmm.
day should be meant for.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we got to teach our kids and our elders as well, because people our age don't know. I mean, we could put up a whole pamphlet of things that happen in Black history. I guarantee we all three of us be like, huh? Who is that? Right? So we need to teach ourselves as well before we can teach our youth, because they're going to be the ones behind us that carry the tradition on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I just sent it to you on Messenger, Anzo, if you want to post it up.
Yeah, hold on. Let me put this one up because this is part of our conversation here. Hold on. Here.
Wow. Pastor Wilkins are chasing our history. We are at the Legacy Museum. The Legacy Museum. We are at the Legacy Museum where they tell the history of our people. Yet we got a problem. Trump has ordered all exhibits to be removed at this museum. President Trump has ordered all exhibits to be removed at this museum. I'm Pastor Wilkins of Chasing Our History. They're starting today, they will be moving exhibits of our history. Trump has ordered all exhibits to be removed. Now, this museum don't let you film, it don't let you take pictures because they want to preserve history and keep making money. Well, guess what? They just lost this history. So you won't see the yoke of iron. There's only 3 sets in the whole world. You
Wow.
won't see where the babies had their heads kicked off because all this has been removed. It's being removed. And now we have no history because they did not want to film it because of money. They did not want pictures of it because of money. And now Trump is ordering all these things that could have been preserved to be removed. We are at the Legacy Museum starting today. Donald Trump said all these exhibits have to start being removed. So now, guess what? We don't have our history because of money and greed. They wanted to make money versus telling our history. So now we don't have our history. Be blessed.
Yeah, so there's that. I heard you say, wow, JG, what are your thoughts?
I didn't know about that. Only being 3 left in the world. That's something I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let you know more so now that we really need to preserve whatever we can. Every other group, how do they still don't know their history? They pass it down from generation to generation. That's what we need to do.
It's crazy, eh?
All the black people in that town should surround that place.
Absolutely. Black AF History. That's the book you're talking about, Roberto?
Yes. And they're saying this book has history that's not even documented in any of these museums and whatnot. And it's a matter of time before they're going to pull this book off.
Interesting. Never heard of it.
Even white people are saying to read this book, yo.
But you know that old saying, Roberto, you want to keep something away from black people, put it in the book.
No, it's a brother who wrote it, though.
No, you don't get it.
No, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Okay, the saying is, you want to keep something away from black people, you put it in the book.
Yeah.
100%.
We got to read. We got to read. We got to get back to reading.
Agreed.
I don't read much, but I can.
Even documentaries, Hidden Colors, great documentary. Whether you agree with Tariq Nasheed and think Umar's and a couple of them, whatever, it's a really good documentary.
Oh, I love documentaries.
6, 7 of them or something like that. Yeah.
I could watch documentaries all day, man.
Yeah, I do watch documentaries all day. Sometimes. Just finished the one on Katrina.
That one was sad, huh?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Wow. Like I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad, man.
I don't know. I don't think I learned anything new because I did watch the Spike Lee one when the levees broke. So I didn't learn anything new from it.
To see that the place is still untouched from then, now?
Oh yeah.
We didn't see that in Spike Lee's video.
I know because
that's you know what that is, Nzo.
Yeah,
that's them telling them it's
they don't
over.
want them there. Yeah, they don't want them. Yeah, they don't want them there.
You might as well say that's Israel fucking bombing Palestine.
Yeah, they don't want them there. 100%. The time the insurance company didn't want to insure their land, and they got because it's in a lower end. They got lower money, so the amount of money they got from the insurance wasn't even enough to fucking fix anything. So yeah, 100%. 100%. Said what I learned from Katrina was firsthand experience. Lost everything.
Sorry to hear that.
You were involved in that, Eli? I didn't know that. I know I didn't know you then, but I didn't know that. I don't even think you ever talked about that. So that's crazy. That's fucked up. I decided that I was going to read more and spend less time in social media. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, this social media shit will have you going down rabbit holes and you know what I mean? Like it's and if you're not smart, and everybody on the panel is, and I'm not saying you can't be fooled because I've been fooled a couple times myself. But if you're not smart, if you're not intelligent, you're gonna go down a rabbit hole and believe every fucking thing you read. Like literally, we are at work, okay? And I was talking to one of my coworkers, and he was like, "Oh, because there's this woman at work, and she loves Trump." So he comes to me, and he's like, "Hey, yo, I was talking to so and so, right, about what happened to Jimmy Kimmel." And I was like, "Yo, can you believe they put Jimmy Kimmel? No, they took Jimmy Kimmel off the air, like Trump forced Jimmy Kimmel off the air." And she said, "No, it wasn't Trump. It was his ratings. His ratings were shit." I was like, wow.
I'd be like, when
Really?
you turn on your TV, it's on Fox, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have to turn it to Fox. It's automatically on Fox.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
be brainwashed to be talking that shit.
100%, bro. I couldn't believe it. I was like, she said that? He's like, yeah. And I was like, wow. So what's the excuse that it came back right away, right? Because if the ratings were shit, they wouldn't bring it back. What are we talking about here? Like, I don't get it. And people like just eating that shit up like, oh yeah, well, Trump said the ratings were garbage, so the ratings are garbage. Did you even look for yourself to see if the ratings were garbage, or you just listened to what he said and the ratings were garbage? This is why I say people don't fucking do their own research. It's
Also,
just
they're
like
stupid.
regurgitating.
They're stupid. They're looking for his facts, not
Yes.
your facts.
Yes,
That's
100%.
why they can't find it and they think it's fucking fake, because what he's talking about is all bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You can't find bullshit unless you with bullshit.
Facts. What were you
What
saying,
about
JJ?
those you guys week in, week out about Americans? We don't
You
read.
don't read. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
told you that. We don't read.
But
we don't read.
hold on,
say
JJ.
that.
But hold on, JJ. I gotta say something. She was Canadian.
Oh,
So
well, I want to
it
get
looks
that's
like
on Dan Ram not
it
coming
looks
off.
like these motherfuckers don't read either.
A lot of people don't read. I
Unbelievable.
read a newspaper on my smartphone.
Yeah.
And it's a newspaper that has no relation to any of these major networks.
Mm-hmm.
I just happen to land on it, and they send me news that I don't see on TV, and it's up to me to decide if I want to believe it or not. Common sense. That's all you have to apply.
That's it. Because I can't sit there and be like, oh yeah, I go here and I Google. No, but if something comes up and I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, that doesn't even seem right. If I'm interested, I'm gonna do more research. I'm not just gonna take the first willy-nilly fucking video that I see or clip of someone saying something that I see and be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah. No.
Let me ask you a
Look.
question. Why
Go
would
ahead.
you believe a guy who says, I cut the cost of prescription drugs by 1,500%?
I have no idea. I wouldn't.
How the fuck do you how do you cut it by 1,500%? You're giving me money and the drugs? 1,500, not 99%. 1,500. I think he said I cut it by 1,300. No, 1,400. Wait, hold on. 1,500%. And they fucking follow this guy. They don't want a calculator. They said majority of his followers don't have high school education.
That wouldn't surprise me.
That they insult their own people and they still vote for him.
Didn't Trump say smart people don't like him?
He goes, I love my poorly educated. That's what he said. I love my poorly educated.
Like, he just told you that. And again, I said
They
it
proved
before.
his point. They proved his point.
Yes, JG, 100%. But I've said it from the beginning. I said Trump is going to show you guys and tell you exactly who he was. And he showed you exactly who the fuck he was. And he's doing exactly what he said. Project 2025. I remember when we covered that. And 50gism, I don't want to call you out, but I remember you sitting there in our chat telling us how fucking fake and propaganda that bullshit was. I remember when you did that. And everything that he fucking said in Project 2025 is happening.
He even held up the board and said, this is what we accomplished and this is what we're going to finish.
Yes. 2025 talked about them removing Black history. That's what he did. But when we talked about it, we had no idea what we were talking about. Huh?
And what he did.
Giving the cops immunity. Yes. National Guard. The National Guard was in there. And he did it all. But when we talked about it at the time, hey, listen, and I will go and bring the fucking receipts if I have to. because I can find
Well,
the
look,
episode
if you ain't
real
telling the
quick.
truth, Hanzo, why is family turning on family? I see family people saying,
Mhm.
and they're cursing throughout their whole rant. So if this bullshit, then you're fucking good. But they're saying, I don't care if you're my brother, my sister, my father. If you voted for this guy, I don't fucking know you anymore. Fuck off. Fuck you.
One-
Fuck. Like, if
100%.
that's not division, I don't know what is.
100%. He said to check my DMs. I don't see anything there. Trump removed everything and then the language video. So you might have to send it again, Eli. But yeah, you're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Said about 80% of Project 2025 has been implicated. Check DMs. Everything that was in Project 2025 is happening right in front of our eyes. Yeah, 100%. But when we talked about it, we didn't know what we were talking about. It's propaganda. It's bullshit. That's what I heard. That's what people were saying in our chat. How's that play out for you guys?
Yeah, that's why the people that were saying the same shit as us are fucking vexed.
Yep, absolutely. 100%. Because they told y'all. You know what
We're
I mean?
not vexed. Why? Because we're Canadian.
Yeah, we sitting over here watching it. I'll tell you this. American is good fucking TV, bro. America is good TV. I don't gotta turn on my TV and watch any movies. I just gotta go on the internet and see what's going on in America today.
I'm sick of all this American slander. You
But
guys
we
been
told you
slandering
so.
my great country week in, week out. I'm sick of it. Y'all all right though.
Oh, it's great content.
Honestly,
It is
listen,
100%.
GG, we ain't perfect over here. We'll be the first
Absolutely
to say
not.
it. But if we were fucking up on that level, we'd have to eat it, man.
Yeah,
We had
I
our
agree.
fucking clown prime minister before doing all his stupid shit. We ate all kinds. Maybe you guys just weren't reading enough to catch up to give us what we deserved, but we read your shit, and that's
It's
why we
funny
come with it.
because no one really cares about fucking Canadian politics and all of that bullshit, right? I think the entertainment is America. It's always been, for whatever reason, it's always been Clinton, Bush. You know what I mean? Even the shit with Obama. Obama was like, he was, I'm not going to say the perfect president, but you know what I mean? He conducted himself as the perfect president. And there was still drama with him. People fucking pointing their fingers in his face like he was a fucking help. You know what I mean? Trump begging for his fucking his birth certificate. It's always, I don't know, man. It's like America said, you know what? We're gonna do the Truman Show in real life because that's what it feels like to me.
Yeah,
America feels like the fucking Truman Show, bro. I'm sorry, and it's entertainment. I'm not gonna lie.
That was a good fucking movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie, 100%. That's why America's movie is so good.
But you see, remember when I told you I want to watch Civil War because when it happens, I want to see if the comparison was close.
Yeah.
They watch that movie Civil War. I watched some of it, and if that's what it's gonna be, man, is TV gonna be good.
Absolutely. So Project
you guys gonna try and
2025.
bring your shit over here.
Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening, Roberto. We're gonna fight for Canada. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. Project 2025. So it says additional tax breaks for corporations and the 1%, higher taxes for the working class is done. Cutting Social Security, done. Cutting Medicare, done. End Affordable Care Act, done. Raising prescription drug prices, done. Eliminate the Department of Education, done. Yes. And again, I think this is the exact same fucking thing that we discussed when we talked on our screen.
Yes.
This is the exact same one.
Yes.
Right? This is the exact same one.
And they were like, that shit ain't gonna happen.
100%, Roberto. Use public taxpayers' money for private religious schools, done. Teach Christian religious beliefs in private school, done. End free and discounted school lunch programs, done. And civil rights and DEI protections in government, done. Ban African American and gender studies in all levels of education. Done. Ban books and circulum about slavery. Done. Delegate big businesses and the oil industry. Done. Promote and expedite capital punishment. Done. Condemn single mothers while promoting only traditional families. Use the military to break up domestic protests. Done. Mass deportation of immigrants and incarceration in camps.
They wanted that one. That was his big seller.
Yeah. That was a big selling point. But it's done. Ban Muslims from entering the country. Done. Eliminate federal agencies like the FDA, the EPA, NOAA, and more. Done. Continue to pack the Supreme Court and lower courts with right-wing judges. Done.
You don't think Putin gave him this whole plan to set up? This guy's not that smart.
I never did.
He's really not that smart. If you know, now you're reading off all that shit. He couldn't fucking derive all of that.
No, not by himself. No. The people that were, you know what?
Somebody's telling him outside of his circle,
his funding,
and he's relaying it and looking like it's his idea.
The people that are funding him, 100%, Roberto. The people that funded his campaign probably did that. And who do we think was his biggest fundraiser or funder? Who do you think it was? It was probably Israel. 100%. Yes, I agree with you.
I need to know what the name of that department is. Is somebody, one of you guys who are more educated than us, could help us with that department that funds Israel millions and millions of dollars each year in the U.S.?
Oh, Eli will know that.
Probably classified.
JG, Roberto,
saying,
talk. I'll be right back. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Talk.
But I'm not trying to give shit-to-gism, excuse. But I'm just going to assume, because that Project 2025 stuff, they do that stuff every single year. So I'm thinking he felt that because they do it every year, it's probably just propaganda. I'm just assuming that's what he was thinking.
They do all the things he said he was going to do every year?
Or that project, they had Project 2024, Project 2023. They do that. That's the kind of thing they put out a lot. Right.
Okay, so you're saying, again, people didn't read. They just took it for another project coming out.
Well, I'm saying that's why I'm assuming Shifty-gism probably thought.
Well, fuck. Shifty, you got to read the fine print, man.
Yeah, because I mean, it's one of those. But you look
at
this
guy saying he's going to do all of this shit if he gets elected. Why would you vote for him? I mean, the people that want this shit to happen are going to vote for him, but the people who don't want it to happen, why would you vote for him? Well, what other than what he just said he's going to do would make you say he's the guy? We know he's not good for the economy. I mean, he's poisoning you guys that much that he just keeps bashing the left that you don't even want to hear any rhetoric coming from the left. What about the middle? What about the middle?
Well, here's the thing, because
the middle's gone.
Yeah.
The middle's
the middle's beautiful. They don't have sides. They're just common sense people. The middle.
Democrats used to be real close to the middle. Right?
JG, I'm telling you this, when I used to watch American politics, I didn't know there was Democrats and Republicans. I just thought there was a new president, man, because there wasn't much hatred as there is now to know that there is a major division. It's almost like two fucking sport teams. This guy's fucking, the way he keeps calling out, it's the left, it's the left, it's the left for all of these obscene things. What's to stop his uneducated people from fucking acting out? They're asking for the green light already.
Well, I think it really... Oh, go ahead, Nzo.
No, you go first. You go first, JJ.
Okay, I was going to say, I think it really, just for me, I think it really started becoming real, like you said, like so... How you want to put it? So fucking just toxic. Crazy like it is toxic when Barack Obama got elected.
Yeah, 100%.
When he got elected, that's when I think it really started getting very toxic. Because what other president could you go out there and call this man a tar baby on public television? Mm-hmm. When somebody goes up and say they can have the Tiger Woods. Mm-hmm. The vitriol that he got, and like I was saying, he wasn't a great president at all, but he's very presidential in how he acted, and how he spoke. Unlike this like we call him the orange guy we got in there now, right? And the Project 2025 thing, yeah, I was hoping that it wouldn't be true. I knew it was, but I'm like, please. You think about how he won the election. First of all, immigration was probably the biggest reason why he won.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever guys remember when Kamala Harris was in Detroit, I think we had the Muslim community coming out protesting her because her stance with Israel. Look what this guy's over here doing, standing with Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mm-hmm. What if I keep saying it week in and week out? All we're voting for is which circle of hell can we deal with the most?
Mm-hmm.
We see with this whole Charlie, and I hate to say that, I don't want to say I'm happy he died, but with his death, you're really starting to see the left and the right are damn near have the same type of opinions.
100%.
And that's why I love the fact that Jasmine Crockett called her own side out. Because a lot of those motherfuckers voted to have this shit half mass. They wanted all that stuff. And as a matter of fact, in LA, I thought Eli could probably know this more than I could. There was a guy, it was this Asian guy. He was, I don't know if he's a senator, congressman, or whatever. This guy came at him saying, why did you vote for this? Why did you vote for this? His response was, well, I'm paraphrasing. Well, I'm against any kind of political crime, political stuff like that. What? Charlie Kirk, who is he?
Mm-hmm.
Who is he?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think he kept going on college campuses? Because he knew he can go there and talk his trash and no one can come back at him.
Mm-hmm.
You would never debate somebody who knew what the hell they were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
This is America. This is what we're in today. This is what we're in today. Left and the right, they're both full of you know what. The problem is we got to vote for somebody.
And I was going to say this too, because I think, Roberto, you were right and JG is right. So you are correct, Roberto, when you say, like, I don't remember. And again, I don't know if I ever maybe didn't follow politics as much as I did before Barack Obama. You know, Clinton was there and he was like, oh, yeah, Clinton, you had the Bush and stuff like that. But I don't know if I really followed as much as when Obama became president. But I don't remember all this hatred towards each party until Barack Obama. So that's where JG is correct on that one.
Yeah,
Once Barack Obama came in, then that's when I realized like a lot of the hatred and name calling on sides started happening. And then Trump escalated it to a level that I think now it's at a level like I've never seen
You
before.
don't think the powers that be put Obama there for that reason?
Probably so. I don't know. I mean,
maybe.
Because he didn't really do anything for the black people other than show that a black person could make it there. But, you know, all our hopes and aspirations was he was going to get them to get reparations. You know, even as far as my wife, he was going to acknowledge the Armenian genocide. And then he backtracked on that.
Of course.
Mm.
You know, so how, you know, like JG said, if you want to create an image of a president, how he should present himself and how he speaks, Obama would be the perfect guy. But as far as getting shit done, I don't know who that is. Who do you think, as far as you can remember, U.S. presidents, who got shit done? I think maybe
you could say Bill Clinton. But Clinton maybe
had to get his shit polished and fuck that shit up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this: nobody. No president
you're
got
right,
shit
nobody.
done because the president is a fucking puppet for the people really running the USA. The president is puppets, always been a puppet, always
I'm
will
just
be a
talking
puppet.
about a president that was there that didn't really disrupt the flow with his ideology. Because I know we had a prime minister here that fucking Canada loved. That's when Canada was fucking, our dollar was strong, our economy was strong. We had the Olympics here. Our tourism was good. What was it, Drapeau? Not Drapeau. That was Montreal. What's his name? Can't even fucking remember. But anyways, there was one prime minister of Canada that probably, if you ask every Canadian, they'd probably say he was the greatest one. And I'm wondering, who is that in the U.S.? Would you say it's Clinton?
Because, of course, I was very young at the time. But
Kennedy?
I do remember everybody being able to eat when Clinton was president. Right? Of course, we didn't have a technology. We had gaming, we had computers, we had all this infrastructure here. We were making a lot of money. And then NAFTA, right? Then NAFTA, a lot of people say, kind of killed a lot of stuff. Well, it was the beginning of the murdering of a lot of things as far as international trade. Other than that, of course, Eli said FDR. You can say that. After Clinton, man, that's a good question. I don't know. Sure.
Stranger said, I think Roberto is right. The future of America is civil war. That movie, I didn't realize how accurate it was when I first watched it, but now looking back, it's scary accurate. I think that's future USA.
It's fucking
because
scary.
because in the movie, reporters are taken hostage, and the guy with a gun says, "What kind of America are you?" And I was like, "What?" But now I'm looking back on it. That's clearly accurate. I got
They
you.
had the military out there stopping posts, asking people what state you're from, what party you represent, and shot on sight. It's fucking crazy, man.
I haven't seen it, but I'm definitely gonna watch it.
I don't even know if to say it's a good movie, but it'll give you an idea of basically what could happen over there. You're on mute.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, definitely got to check that out. But yeah, that's it, guys. Let us know what you think, man. Because like I said, I don't know if censorship is happening and communism, but it seems like we talked about it where it was like I think Trump wants to be the last American president, and I still think he does, and I think that's what he's doing. I think that's what he's moving everything to go to so that he can be the last one. Because we already know how he thinks, right? He wants people to stand at attention like they do in China. He wants his people to do that for him. So that's your president, guys. Dictatorship. That's what he wants. Now, final topic. I know we discussed a little bit of it earlier, but I want you guys to watch this. Crap, I can't share that.
Yeah, I want to see this shit.
Damn it. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Listen to this.
Siege that is organized by a few states. One is China, and the other is Qatar. And they're organizing an attack on Israel legitimacy in the social media of the Western world and the United States. We will have to counter it, and we will counter it with our own efforts. I think that's rule number one. The second thing is something that they can do uniquely in Western Europe. Western Europe has large Islamist minorities. They're vocal. Many of them are politically motivated. They align with Hamas. They align with Iran. They pressure the governments of Western Europe, many of whom are kindly disposed to Israel, but they see that they're being overtaken, really, by campaigns of violent protest and constant intimidation. And so they fall into this siege. And we can break this siege. I just said this in another meeting, and they said, oh, Israel is isolated. Israel can't break out of the siege. No, I said, we will. Some of them have stopped weapon component shipments. Can we get out of this? Yes, we can. We're pretty good at producing weapons. Like intelligence, we share both with the United States. A good chunk of your intel. And our weapon systems, we share with the United States. We're tremendously appreciative of the bipartisan support in military matters to Israel in previous years and today as well.
That's obviously done in the U.S. because, they'll clap for that shit.
They clapping, bro. They clapping, bro. Oh yeah, we're good at making weapons. Really? What are you telling
You know
us?
what else he said? We share a lot of our intel with the United States
And weapons.
and weapons.
I don't like this guy, bro.
Me either.
I don't like him. If
This
there's
situation is as bad, if not worse, than Trump.
listen,
They're not
shadow ban
starving.
me, block me out, whatever. If it's anybody that needs to be assassinated, it's him.
They're not starving.
It's him. He's the devil. He needs to be assassinated.
He's starting shit.
100%. 100%. He's starting shit. And if we get to a world war, it's going to be caused because of him. Not Russia, not China, not North Korea, because of him.
It's so funny how he calls out those countries and then says, but I'm protected by the U.S., so, if you fuck with me, you're fucking with the U.S. And automatically the U.S. is brought into this guy's fucking big rhetoric.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Said Trump labeled Antifa a domestic terrorist organization. World War II vets fought fascism. Yeah, he did do that. I seen that. I am Antifa. Not a vet, but I am Antifa. It said, arrest that asshole for genocide. The ICC has arrest warrants for Netanyahu. Yeah, I know. I seen that. Kim Jong-un called Netanyahu today's Hitler. Do you know how evil you have to be for Kim Jong-un to not like you? Yeah, for real. For real. And do you guys understand, like, oh yeah, guys, yeah, we make weapons and we got the support of America. I know, and again, say what you want to about the Young Turks or whatever, because they're progressive. A lot of people don't like them. A lot of people do. But the one thing that they have always said, and I agree with them, is that America needs to get the fuck out of the Israel business. Whatever they're doing, leave them alone. Let them do what they're doing. Let them fucking handle their shit themselves. Yeah, 100% Israel has nukes. 100%. Yes, we know that. Yeah. Because they say that Israel's are God people. Maybe they are, but he's not. He's definitely not. Go ahead, JG.
Well, I'm like you. I may get blocked, all kind of stuff for saying what I'm about to say, but there's a prophecy that says that when God's chosen people inhabit the land, there will be peace.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time there was peace there?
Facts.
I'm just saying. When's the last time there's peace there?
Facts.
And we've all seen Scooby-Doo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now Yahoo reminds me of Scrappy. Always jumping in and stuff, always starring stuff. Then here comes Scooby-Doo, got to come get him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let Scrappy get fucked up.
Facts.
Let them get fucked up. This Hamas thing is their creation. They created Hamas.
Yes.
To fight the PLA.
Yes.
Y'all say Arafat.
Yes.
Now they turn back on them. That's your problem to deal with. You deal with that.
Yes.
If you're so great at creating weapons, why the hell are we sending you shit? Make your own shit, fight your own battles.
Facts. 100% facts.
How come when some people shit always follows them?
Mm-hmm.
People like that, I stay away from. Trump, for all the bullshit that you have done, the smartest thing you can do is say to hell with him. You're on your own.
Facts.
You will have
Which is what he said he was going to do, right? Didn't he say he was going to do that?
Mm-hmm. Only because Kamala Harris said that she was siding with Israel, so he had to be the opposite
to
get those votes. Now he got them. Hey, So I mean, it's I can't stand that guy. I'm like, anybody need to be knocked off this earth? Oh man, someone probably gonna get assassinated through this window. Instead of Charlie Kirk, he should have got his ass. I'll say that.
Listen, man. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna be like, "Oh no, you shouldn't say that." No, I'm saying that because I think the fate of the world is in danger because of this guy. This guy, and you hit the nail on the head, JG. They caused Hamas. They did. them going in there trying to steal the Palestinian land. They caused this, right? Taking food from them, taking their land from them, not giving them electricity. They caused this. Sooner or later, people are going to fight back. And that's exactly what happened. But now you want to get everybody else involved in the bullshit that you started. It's crazy. It is fucking crazy. And it is absolutely scary when you really think about it. You know what I mean? Because even if, because I know people say, oh, it might not happen in your time, but we got kids. You understand? Then our kids gonna have kids. What kind of world do we want them living in? I don't want them living in a fucking bullshit apocalyptic type of world if we even survive some bullshit.
If you were a kid in Palestine now, how would your outlook be on the world?
I would hate it.
Everybody.
Everybody, yes.
How could you
100%.
let them do this to us? How could you let them do
Facts.
No one's helping us?
Facts, Roberto. 100%. Yes. 100%. You would hate everybody. You know, especially when
the same thing when they attacked Israel and did that. I said if they did that to my family, I would want them all to suffer. All of them. Sorry. When I say all of them, I know there's children and elderly amongst them, but you're not thinking rational when they massacre half your family.
I agree.
But
you know, it is. And I think Malcolm X has said it best. You know what I mean? When the roosters come home, that's what happens. You know what I mean? Roosters coming home. And that's exactly what happened to a lot. Listen, let's not even pretend like America hasn't done that shit. Right? You think fucking all that Saddam Hussein shit and all of that crap was just, because no. America was supplying them to fight Russia, Afghanistan, and all these places. And then when it was over, they abandoned them and left them to fend for themselves. That's why they don't like
those
America.
translators.
Who was created after that? Osama bin Laden. What happened?
Exactly.
9/11.
Exactly. It's the exact same thing that happened with Israel. Exact same thing. Except Israel was actually fucking making these Palestinians live in poverty, and it's a whole thing. It's crazy, right? And I think at this point, America needs to step the fuck off. Let's stay out of it. It's not America's fight. It's not Canada's fight, right? What we need to do is worry about things in our own backyard. I get it. It could get extremely out of hand. And you may need that little deterrent, right? Because honestly, I think Netanyahu really wants to send a nuke over there.
Yep.
I think he wants to send a nuke to fucking to Gaza. I think he wants to nuke him. Where do we go from there if he does? Right? Does America stand by and say, "Oh yeah, we support Israel for doing that"? Does China feel some type of way and say, we're going to retaliate? Does Russia now feel that they'd set a nuke so we can use a nuke now on Ukraine? Where do we go from there? And these are all things that are possibilities. People need to fucking wake up and think about.
And for those thinking our military is very strong, we ain't got the bodies or the weapons to fight off China, Russia, and North Korea, and whoever else they're going to have come along with them. We just don't have.
And India.
We don't have the allies that can help us fight against all that. We just don't.
Absolutely. 100%. Said America fucking created the Taliban. Yeah. Pretty much. 100%. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got to be careful what you wish for. Sometimes you got to be careful what you do, right? You can't use people. You can't fucking grab a group of people and say, "Oh, you're having problems with them? Okay, we're gonna help you. We're gonna supply you with this and that." And then when shit's over, you abandon those people to fend for themselves, because what they did was they funded the terrorist organization because the terrorist organization was going against Russia, and then the terrorist organization took over the land. What do you think was going to happen? And you abandoned the people over there. That's why they don't like you. So I don't know, man. It's just comes to politics and all of this bullshit is just really fucked up. And I think every year it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And I'm not worried about me because I don't know how much more time I have left. But my kid, if my kid have I don't know about you, Roberto, but I don't even think my son wants kids. Like, do you want to bring a kid in this world?
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
I never discussed it with my daughters. They're,
Okay, I don't even think he
an
wants one.
awkward conversation to have, to be honest.
You think so?
Or you guys
I guess because it's daughters, but
yeah.
Huh?
What are you gonna say? Are you guys planning to have kids?
No, but I mean, we had a conversation. Do you want kids? You know what I mean? Like, how old's your daughter? 20 something? 21? No, 25. 27. Oh yeah, bro. Do you for first let me ask you this. Do you want to be a grandfather?
I wouldn't mind. It's a cycle of life.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
because
mind.
I want to be one.
I wouldn't mind being called grandpa.
Same here. I want to be one. Like I don't. It's not like just I don't mind. Like I want. I want you. Like I want you to.
But I'm not going to be that father. I want to.
That's going to push it. Yeah, of course.
I'm not going to be that guy because.
Of course, I wouldn't do that either.
I know a lot of people that didn't have kids, and that's their choice. They want to have a pet.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, no.
More. They don't want that responsibility. Whatever, to each their own, man.
Yeah. Of course. But what I'm saying is, like, I've told him, like, yeah, when am I getting a grandchild? When am I getting this? He's like, I don't think it's not that he doesn't want them or doesn't want kids, because I know he definitely wanted a brother, right? He wanted a little brother or a little sister. Like, he definitely wanted a sibling. So I'm not saying that. And that was like when he was like 18, 19. Right. So I think it's not that he don't want kids. It's just he knows he can't afford a kid right now. Right. And that's the reason why. So, but yeah, I'm never going to like pushing him like, oh, you need to have a kid. You have to have a kid. But yeah, I've definitely had a conversation with him. You want kids, stuff like that. Because he was with his girl for a long time. So I'm like, what I asked, what your future, what do you think your future is with your girl? You know what I mean? Like, because I told him too, like, and I try to be realistic. When he first started dating, he dated for a long time. They were together for a long time. But I said, remember one thing. Your first love is usually not the woman you spend your life with. It happens, but usually it's not. And I just, huh? Pardon me?
Small percentage.
Yeah, it's a small percentage. Right, exactly. You know what I mean? So I asked him, so I told him that. I'm like, but, we had a conversation, blah, blah, this and that. And he was with her for a long time. And I know she wanted one. He wasn't ready. And I was cool with that. But you're watching, kid. I still want one. All right. I want to be granddaddy. I want to be called granddaddy. Yes. I want to spoil. Listen, I'll never forget my dad used to tell me, oh, you're going to have one your day. One day you're going to have one. You're going to understand. Whatever. And then you have one. And then you understand. You know what I mean? You understand what the hell he was talking about when he said you're going to have one day. So, yeah. But he was a spoiler. You know what I mean? He was a spoiler. He spoiled my kid like rotten. And what up, Mike? If I didn't say it earlier, but what up? And that's what I want to be. I want to be the spoiler. You know what I mean? I want to be the spoiler. I want to be able to just say, here, let me take my grandchild, go buy him shit, and then send him back to you.
I want to be the spoiler too, not the babysitter.
You know what? To be honest with you, I told him I'll be the babysitter too. Yeah, I'll be the babysitter.
I'm happy for you, brother, not me.
I said, I'll be the babysitter too. Yeah, 100%. You know,
more times than not, I'll be babysitting on a Sunday, missing my football. Hell no. Baby's crying. Yeah, he'll stop.
Roberto said he ain't missing football for that. No, it's not happening.
Oh, no.
But that's when the wifey comes in. You know what I mean? The wifey takes the Sunday.
Yeah, they always volunteer. Yeah, bring her over. Babe, I have to work. You watch the baby, okay? Yeah. I see it already.
No, I feel you. But yeah, I'm definitely.
Not either.
Pardon me?
You better not be a brat either. You get a noogie.
I'm gonna make him a brat because I know that his father's gonna have to deal with him when he takes him home. You know what I mean? Grandpa's gonna be grandpa, but yeah, daddy's gonna have to deal with all of that shit. But guys, I mean, it was a great show. I think it was fire. Appreciate everybody that came into the chat. Let me just get to this. He said, "My China comment didn't show up on screen." Oh, really?
I want to give a shout out to Eli for educating us on those questions we asked. Appreciate it, Eli. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's go through them real quick. He said the UN needs a unanimous vote to accept a country representative in the UN. America votes on every time, I guess, or on every time, or no every time. I don't know. Trump blocked visas from Palestinians to attend the UN meeting this week. Yeah, I did see that. He said the United Nations needs to move to Switzerland and out of the U.S. Absolutely. He said America fucking created Taliban. Absolutely. He said my China comment didn't show up on the screen. Yeah, I'm sure it didn't. Like, people wonder why the births are so low. Do you have all this effed up shit going on? And not to mention, everything is so expensive that you can't afford it. Can't even if you want one, bro. And I took the picture and I didn't send it to you guys, but I seen a T-bone steak for fucking $30-something.
What?
One.
Wow.
IGA?
Huh? Provigo.
What?
Yes. I think I still have it on my phone. I'll send it to you. It was $30. I said, what the fuck is this? This is one? One? For $30? You gotta be shitting out of, you gotta be out of your fucking mind. Even if I was rich, I am not spending $30 on a fucking regular ass. If that's the case, I'm gonna spend a little bit more and get a filet, you know what I've been trying to say. Filet mignon. That's it. I'll try to get, you know what I mean? $30 for a T-bone? What? Fuck out of here. Justin. What's that?
What you're about to read.
Oh, just as in U.S. scrambling fighters, AWAC, and more as Russia aircraft approach Alaskan air defense ID zone. Yeah, it could be possible.
Russia had planes flying over Poland, over Belarus, now Alaska.
Facts.
Yeah, he's flexing his cock right now.
Yep.
I see what we're going to do.
He has countries backing him now.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Clearly, Trumpito high on his own supply. Yeah, he is. And we need to be very careful with this motherfucker. Trust me. Yep, that's it. Roberto, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Right here, Wednesday night, my boys down. Big Afford Entertainment. JG Shaolin Terrific. Getting shit off our chest live like we do.
Every day, all day. JG, hype man, take us home.
JG Shaolin Terrific, the undefeated, undisputed final boss of the Thursday Champion Shaolin. Wee! Shout out to Jim Kelly, black martial artist, black actor. So, thank you all for tuning in live for this prime time, one more time, prime time Wednesday night on the O.O.C. with the host Nzo, aka the Abbott, and the Osiris of the the Spliff King, the Professor of Ganja, aka the Blackest One. Alongside his co-host Roberto, aka Mr. 100, aka No Chubba did anything gonna be No CPT top. Everything gonna be Irish. No woman, no cry. And also tune in tomorrow night when I'm with my homie Superwise El Príncipe in Nueva York. We go into our Peacemaker Season 2 watch party. Check us out.
Absolutely, 100%. I appreciate everybody that came in. Hey, Andrea, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for popping in. Much appreciated.
You late?
Facts.
You're a little late, Andrea.
A little late. We about to close this motherfucker up, so he was a lot late. But go back and watch the replay. It was a good show. You might enjoy it. Mike, thank you for popping in. Eli, the stranger. Everybody that was in here today, I do appreciate you guys. If I missed anybody, Danny popped in, absolutely. LDG popped in as well, much appreciated, LDG. Yeah. And guys, just to let you know that LGG has been talking a lot about Project Prometheus ever since I first met him, and he's on the verge of probably getting something going. So you guys make sure to look out for that, because it's definitely going to be something that you're going to want to get into, especially if it helps you to monetize yourself and not have people make money off of you on the internet. So definitely something that's good, and I wish him luck and all the best. Hopefully he gets it done soon so we can all benefit from it. But with that being said, guys, peace, love, and hair grease, and we will see you on the next one. Peace. I missed the outro, damn it.
New brand yellow, I tell some clown. Till I come round, come for the 4 pound. Sit down, me love how you perform. You grab me body, you never go scratch your palm. Wait, your pussy good, me never dead so long. Wait, your pussy good, if you put it in a song. Tell you what the man say, him better run. Come we fight for your pussy, old veteran. Watch how you step, landmine, set a pressure bomb. You just make it sitting tough up and I never gang. Squeegee round or leave him alone. Shake your bum, see the shape of your round. Leave your panty, the G-string at home. Tell her come see me, come for the 4 pound. Me a kai, sign your tits. Touch the grapevine, bite your lips. Make you waistline, why not it? Don't waste time when I visit. Just come in a kissy, me know it risky. She a said that the jacket he go fit me. Disappear like when me do the trick. See a fight, but he did Lulu before 50. Come here, make me pet your pussy Jimmy. Me I know your brother, nothing no wrong if you feel it. Pizza your harder, but me deliver.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't